Hello and welcome. Today we are going to do to move the camera along with the player. So currently if we hit play, our character can move, but we want to make the camera move with the player. And also there will be an issue that we are gonna fix later on, and I will show you what's the issue and how to fix it. And also I want to fix that the player should be able to navigate up, like, because these trees are vertically up. You see, it's vertically up. So only this part should be collidable, not the whole tree. So this is what we are going to do in this video also today. But the rest are good, like these hills and the lake. Okay, so let's dive into the coding now. So, first thing, we are going to import a new package called Cinema Machine. So go to Window, Package Manager, and search in Unity registry for Cinema Machine. Cinema Machine. Okay, then you are going to click it and install it into your project. Now, once it installs, you can simply add here, right click in the scene, click Cinema Machine, then targeted cameras, 2D camera. Cinema Machine camera. As you can see here, we have now a new object called Cinema Machine camera. I'm going to move it up. Then I'm going to choose the tracking target to be our player, which is our player character. We need to zoom it a little bit, so let's put the size to 5 again, like it was before. And let's run the scene and start moving and see how this will affect our player. And as you can see, now the camera is moving with the player. But as you can see, there's black lines here between, like these. You see this black line? These black lines are appearing because our sprites are not packed into Sprite Atlas. So how to fix this? We are going to pack them. So to do this, we are going to go create new folder, call it sprites atlas, then create 2D sprite atlas, call it fixing padding. Okay, now inside of this we are going to choose point and choose compression to none. Now let's add the objects for packing here. The first one will be our tile map, which is all our tile map, which is residing in elf games. Let's find all our sprites in the tile sets. Grasslands. Grasslands. Okay. Grassland Spring, if I remember correctly. It's Grassland Spring. Let's check it. Yes, it's Grassland Spring. So what we are going to do is add this one in the Sprite Atlas. So go to the Sprite Atlas again. Let's copy the name so we can now search for it. Copy. Now go to the Sprite Atlas fixing padding. Then object for packing, add the FG sprite. This one, the sprite, not the asset. We will add this one. Okay. Now click pack preview, save it. And when you go to the game now, you can notice we don't have the black lines anymore. This is fixed our first issue. Now, the second issue, we want our player to move upside between these two trees. So to fix this, first we need to remove them from the tile map. So if we go to this props tile map, if I recall correctly, or collidable, yes, the collidable props. Then we are going to open our palette. Let's dock it here. Then open our tile palette and remove, using the remove tool, this one, remove the trees from here. We want to remove these trees. Now, how we are going to add our trees? First, we will go to the FG Grassland Spring and identify which ones are the trees. So the trees are, wait, Control Z. This one our tree. Okay, so from 2, 3, 9, 240. Okay, okay. Let's do one thing. Let's join these together by dragging from top like this, from empty space like this, and draw our shape. Now this will be call it spring tree. Okay, save it. Now if we go back, save. Now we need to add the spring tree in here. So find the sprite of spring tree. So here it is, drag it to the scene. Now as you can see, we have our tree ready here. Now we can scatter our trees like this. But first thing, I'm gonna make it a prefab, just so, because if we want to put it elsewhere, we will still have the same tree over and over again. So call it spring tree. In prefabs, I'm gonna create a folder, call it props. Drag the spring tree inside the props. Then we can scatter our trees around. I'm gonna create similar scene like this, and this tree. Also, I'm gonna put one over here and one over there, like this. Now, our trees will have a collider. But first, to tidy things up, I will create an empty object, call it environment. Drag all our trees, put it inside the environment. Wait a second, before doing that, I like to reset this one, the environment coordinations. Then put it all inside the environment and collapse it. Save. Now double click the sprite of the spring tree in the prefabs and add component of collider, box collider. Now as you can see, we only want to collide in this small part over there. So to do this, we are going to edit the collider via this button and put our collision shape. So I want it to collide only on the root of it, like this, and hit save. Now you can notice that this applies to all our trees. You see? Perfect. Now, let's try to move our character and see how it will behave. So I still cannot access Fruto here, but as you can see, I do not collide anymore with the tree leaves. Now, but we have another issue, which is like our player is looking above the tree while he is under it. So to fix this issue, we're going to go to our renderer 2D, select the transparency sort mode to custom access, and put here 0, 1, 0. So 1 on the y-axis. Hit save and play again. Now our player should but it should be on the same layer of our player, these trees. So we are going to spring a tree and put the layer to be the same as the player. Save it. Our player character is on the first one. On the player character, let's check. Our art is on the player. Yes, so it should be in the same layer. Now when we hit play, you can notice that our player will appear under it when he goes under them, like this. But there's still a small issue in here, that our player is appearing above this one, above the tree trunk. So to fix this, we are going to go to our player, make sure our player is in layer, order in layer 0, and the environment, our trees, edit the prefab, make the order in layer to be 1, means above the player by 1 unit, and also 1 layer. And also we can edit the collider of the player, make it cover all of his shape, just so we don't get any weird bugs later on. So yeah, then hit save, apply the overrides here, apply all, save. And for the spring tree we have no overrides. Okay, perfect. Now hit play, and as you can see, our player now can navigate above the tree. You can see when he goes to the tree, he will appear behind it. You see? Perfect. So yeah, that's it for this video, and see you in the next part. Thank you for watching.